The term golden visa is now in news and much has been spoken about it after a number of prominent figures including Bollywood and Malayalam actors received the same. Thereafter, everyone started searching for the details regarding the technicalities of this visa. So today in Explainer, we are going to discuss the topic UAE Golden Visa. Hello everyone, welcome to 24 Explainer. As we all know, UAE is one of the richest countries in the world and is a dynamic hub for global commerce. UAE is also home to one of the world's highest percentage of expatriates who have become a critical part of the country's DNA. They have been part of the growth and success of the country in each and every development process. Usually, expatriates have to take a 2 to 3 year visa to live, work and study in the country, and they have to renew it periodically. To find a solution to this and to promote the economic growth of the country, the government introduced the concept of a golden visa. However, people are curious to know what the golden visa is all about, what are its benefits, who can actually get the visa, and so on. Have you ever gone through the details? Let's have a look. It was in 2019, the UAE, one of the fastest growing countries in the world, implemented a new system called the Golden Visa. As per the UAE's government portal, the Golden Visa offers a long-term residency to investors, entrepreneurs, individuals with special talents, and bright students with promising capabilities. Anyone who holds the visa can live, work, or study in UAE without a national sponsor. Also, one can hold 100% ownership of his or her business in UAE's mainland. And depending on the category, the visa will be valid for 5 or 10 years and it will be renewed automatically. Now let's look at the details of the eligibility criteria for 10-year visa and 5-year visa. First, let's discuss the 10-year visa eligibility criteria. In this, the first category is investors. And here, those investors looking for a 10-year visa should have a public investment of at least 10 million dirham in UAE, which is approximately 20 crore Indian rupees. However, granting a visa is subject to certain conditions, and that include the first one, the amount invested must not be loaned. Second, the investment should be retained for at least 3 years. And the third, there should be financial solvency of 10 million dirham. Also, the visa can be extended to include business partners on the other condition that each partner contributes 10 million dirham. Their visa can also include their spouse and children, as well as one executive director and one advisor. This is the case with investors. Now, the second category, individuals with special talents. These include specialized talents such as doctors, specialists, scientists, inventors, as well as creative individuals in the field of culture and art. All categories are required to have a valid employment contract in a special field of priority in the UAE. The conditions for the visa have been updated by the UAE site, and you can check out the list there on the site. Moreover, the university graduates will get a 10-year visa based on the criteria that the students within and outside the country should have a distinction GPA of at least 3.8 upon their graduation. Now let's consider the eligibility criteria for 5-year visa. First, investors. They will get the visa if they fall under certain criteria. First one, the investor must invest in a property of a gross value of not less than 5 million dirham, that will be around 10 crore Indian rupees. Second, the amount invested in real estate must not be on a loan basis. And the third, the property must be retained for at least 3 years. Now coming to the case of entrepreneurs. If a person is an entrepreneur, he or she will get a 5-year visa based on some conditions. That is, entrepreneurs must have an existing project with a minimum capital of 500,000 dirham. Or those entrepreneurs who have the approval of an accredited business incubator in the country will also be eligible for the visa. Their visa includes a spouse, a children, and a partner, and 3 executives in their entrepreneurship. Now comes the outstanding students category. Here, the student must have a minimum grade of 95% in public and private secondary schools. And the families of the students will also be benefited from Golden Visa. Now, how does one apply for the visa? Interested individuals who fall under any of the mentioned categories can apply for the visa through the website of Federal Authority for Identity and Citizenship, or can also apply through General Directorate for Residency and Foreigners Affairs, which works under the ministry. Although the visa is now targeted to certain sectors and certain markets, it might open door to every common man in the future. So I hope you might have got at least a brief idea about the UAE Golden Visa.